What's up, guys? This is Linus, the Taiwanese who teaches Chinese online. In the West, you have Cupid, who makes people fall in love by shooting his love arrows. However, in Chinese culture, we have a god who appears as an old man under the moon that matches people by using 红线, red thread. We call him 月下老人, the old man under the moon, or just 月老for short. If you are single and struggling with finding the one, there is a hope if you visit 月老. But before you head out to him, stay a while and let me first tell you a little bit more about him.
Number 1. 月老的由来 The origin of 月老.
During the Tang Dynasty, there was a young man named Wei Gu. One night, he was at the inn. He saw an old man leaning on his pack, reading a book in the moonlight. Wei Gu found it weird and asked what he was doing. The old man answered, "I'm reading a book about marriage that lists who is going to marry whom. In my pack are red threads used for connecting the husband and the wife to each other by tying it to their feet." Later on, they saw a one-eyed old woman carrying a 3-year-old little girl in her arms. The old man said to Wei Gu, "That girl will be your wife in the future." Wei Gu didn't like the look of the old woman, so he ordered his servant to kill the girl with a knife. But the servant only stabbed her on her space between the eyebrows, and they ran away. 14 years later, Wei Gu finally got married after numerous failed proposals. His wife was very beautiful, but she always covered the space between her eyebrows with makeup, even when she was alone or taking a shower. When Wei Gu asked what had happened, he was told that she had been stabbed by a man when she was just a baby. He was so shocked that the old man was right, and his marriage was destined, no matter what he did.
Number 2. 月老的职責 The duty of 月老.
Yue Lao is the god who is in charge of marriage and love. His image is always of an old man with a wide beard and a kind look. He holds the book of marriage in his left hand and leans on the walking stick with his right hand. Besides knowing everything about marriage and love, he also has the power to bring two people together by tying the red thread between their feet. As time has gone by, Yue Lao has progressed as well. He now doesn't only tie the people who will get married, but also the people who will become boyfriend and girlfriend.
Number 3. 怎麼拜月老 How do we worship 月老
Every Yue Lao temple might have its own rules, but the basic procedures are quite similar. Number 1, you have to prepare paper money, incense sticks, and a tribute. You then place the paper money and the tribute on the offering table, but not the incense sticks, as you will use those later. A good type of tribute would be candy, because Yue Lao likes to eat sweet things. You don't really need to prepare all this by yourself, as you can often find vendors around the temples that sell them. Number 2, when it's time to worship Yue Lao, you first light the incense sticks, and then face the statue while holding the incense stick with both hands a little bit above chest height in front of you. You then bow 3 times, hold it there, and sincerely tell Yue Lao your name, gender, date of birth, address, and preferences for your dream match in your mind. You finish the worship by bowing 3 times again and sticking the incense sticks in the incense burner. Number 3, normally you will have to throw the divination blocks to ask Yue Lao whether you can have the red thread or not. The divination blocks will tell you the answer from the god. Divination blocks are 2 wooden blocks in the shape of a half moon, with one side arched and the other one flat. After throwing the 2 blocks on the ground, if you see 2 flag sides up, it means that God is not so sure about your request. If you see 2 arch sides up, it means no. If you see 1 arch and 1 flag side up, you are in luck, as it means you will receive the red thread. Number 4, when everything's done, locate the paper money burner and burn the paper money. Lastly, you take the tribute with you and you can eat it for good luck. Due to environmental policy and all kinds of individual regulations in different temples, it's best to first check
The worshiping route
and details with the temple staff before you start.
Number 4. 当你拿到红线 When you get the red thread
When you receive the red thread, hold it above the incense burner and make a circle at least 3 times clockwise so it can absorb the power from the smoke. After doing that, you can just wear it on your wrist, put it in your wallet or purse, or store it under your pillow in a red envelope.
Number 5. 月老廟在哪裡? Where are the 月老 temples?
Most of the time, 月老is just one of the gods worshipped in the temple. If you're ready to go, I've got the list here of the most famous temples where you can find 月老 in the descriptions for your reference. Finding true love isn't always easy. I do hope that all singles out there can find the one soon, and those who are already in love can keep it that way happily. Praying to 月老 is one way of finding the one in Chinese culture. In fact, in Chinese, we have saying that goes 心誠則靈. The meaning of this is if you are sincere, things will go your way. So in the end, it's all up to you to decide how to find your true love. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below. If you like my content, make sure that you subscribe, like, and share. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.